Well, hello, everyone. I bring you greetings from Israel. Now, I know that you are wondering, where is she today? Well, I'm always bringing you exciting new places here in Israel. Well, today I am standing in the middle of a Marula orchid, and we are about to announce some great news that you're going to be so excited about, and it's going to change your life. But before we do that, I want to welcome my very, very special guest today. He is none other than Dr. Oren Epstein, who is an expert in agricultural technology and the CEO of MarulaLab. So we are actually standing in his orchid. So please help me welcome Dr. Oren Epstein.
Hello.
Wow, so glad to be here today.
Great. Thank you so much for coming and traveling all the way down from Jerusalem to visit us in that specific orchard and actually go through the day with all the exciting stuff we want to share with you and with your audience through the laboratories, factories, and all the nice, interesting things we're doing about marula oil, and anti-aging properties.
I love, since I've been here, as I was sharing with you, I've used the marula oil, and it's just been so amazing to help, with the firmness of my skin. And so I'm really excited about the product because so many people always ask, how do you look so great? Well, moving from another country and then moving here, I found the perfect product, and it's your origination. And so I'm so glad that you're going to share all of the knowledge with them today, that it'll help them to understand why this is a great and amazing new product. So tell us about yourself.
So, as you mentioned, I'm specializing in agriculture technology, and my main focus in the last 4 or 5 years was only marula. I'm actually sleeping, eating, dreaming marula. That's what I do. And I have a very dedicated crew, and we travel to Africa, and we study the subject, and we actually established the World Marula Center, and which actually cover the entire knowledge around all the aspects of the tree, from seeding through rooting, through raw materials and end products. So where we are now today is actually one of the orchards we have. We have several thousand trees here.
How many?
Several thousand.
Wow.
And
7? Did you all hear that? 7?
Several.
No, wow.
Well, you have to all excuse my accents, of course, and the fact that we are on a very windy day today, and the tree is actually already in the fall. But the beauty of the trees is year-round, and of course, it's not intimidating us to continue. So, what I would like to show you is actually something we developed that enhance and increase the quality of the oil. And that little thing is actually those little black marks. Let's take a look and see them.
It's such a beautiful orchid, and it's just, the trees are just absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And I was so amazed when you told me that you were the one that created this amazing technology. Each tree has its own chip. So why don't you tell us? Well, sure. No, you call it what is it called?
It's called identity management to the trees, and it's actually transmitter.
Okay, so it's an identity manager, and it's a transmitter for each tree, and each tree have its own.
Yes.
So tell us more about that. And in case you all can't see, this is the transmitter right here, right, Dr. Oren?
Yes, that's what it is. Let me show you a quick demonstration of what it does. Okay. Basically, we are collecting a lot of information online all the time.
What kind of information does the transmitter receive?
Actually, we know what the tree needs as far as water, as far as nutritious materials. For instance, if we want to achieve more magnesium in our oil, we make sure that the tree is getting magnesium during feeding them. I mean, we treat those trees like babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually have each one of them have a name. Okay, it's a big digital name, but it's still a name. We don't call him, I don't know, Joe,
Right.
because there's few thousand Joes around here,
Right.
but he have his own long 12-digit number.
Wow.
And the computer know, of course, to distinguish one from the other. And when we are collecting the fruits, we actually connecting the cradle boxes to that chip. And then we also getting the full understanding how many fruits this specific tree gave us, and what is the quality of the fruits, and therefore what need to be improved to get a better oil. So that's the way we do it.
Wow. And you're going to show us how this works.
See, so when
Okay,
I click it here,
Wait, now you putting your phone
it just
on the camera. Okay.
right.
Uh-huh.
And well, it's in Hebrew and in English, you see, and then you can see actually many data on the tree, what the leaf situation, blooming, height, and all kind of events, and exactly if it's a male, female, and so on and so forth.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you put that, this tree is connected to your
To the network.
to the network.
Yes.
And so if this tree needs something, you know exactly where to come to.
Yeah, actually we identify the fruits. If there's any issue in the fruit, we will know immediately that something is missing, and we can come for help. Kind of. Yeah.
That's amazing technology. What inspired you to get into the research of the marula tree?
This is an excellent question. Well, we find out that throughout Africa there's give and take about 2.5 to 3 million trees in the wild. And those let's walk. And those trees actually are not fully extended and fully contribute their nutrition available to the people. So we decided that we will investigate and explore the trees and find out ways to get a lot of what we call functional foods. In other words, a type of fruit and a food that give the consumer additional pack of to his immune system, more vitamins, more minerals, and all that. So this is what that was the initiative that drove us to do that intensive research work. While we're doing that, we hit the oil. And we go, wow, there is another thing that this wonderful creation of God gave us that we were not aware of.
Yes.
And then we start working on the oil. And when we're done with the oil, we start working on the roots. And we're working on the leaves. And actually, when you're going to come to our research center, you will see that we do so many things with so many different parts of the tree. And each part of it has an amazing value, either in a cosmetic or through a nutritional properties. But it's really unbelievable tree.
It is. And now, I mean, but the marula oil has been around and used in cosmetics for hundreds of years.
Absolutely.
But this is the first time that we will be able to get it in a concentrated form.
Yes.
And it's the only thing like it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Or the first of its kind.
First of all, it's a good point you brought up, because we are picking up the trees immediately. Pick up the fruits immediately.
Picking up the fruit.
Yeah, and taking it through the process in the plan, which we're gonna show you later on. We are able to extract a very high quality oil, which is very, very clean, and it don't need to go through any refining process.
Okay. Because when it goes through the refining process, it kind of loses some of it.
Yeah, it is losing. I mean, because when you have when manufacturers or other brands have to actually choose between safety and quality, obviously they have to go for the safety.
Right.
So they're putting those oils for refining process, and because of that, some of the good properties are gone, unfortunately. In our case, we are fortunate enough and privileged enough to have different approach and system, and our trees and our fruits and our process don't have to go through that process because it's very, very clean and very accurate to begin with. So when you're getting that oil eventually to your cabinet, you're getting the nature in 100% organic, clean, and very powerful and concentrate.
Yes. Wow, that is amazing. Wow. So this is absolutely beautiful. And I mean, these trees are I mean, it's just a wonderful orchid. And so you're learning, more about the marula oil. It is so many benefits to the marula oil as well for the skin. And one of the things I love about before I get to the benefits is that you all really focus on not just the outer skin, but the inner health, which, to help, it's kind of make the skin healthy from inside out.
Yes.
And so when I think about the marula oil, it has so many benefits to it. And you all have other products that we're going to be talking about later on. But today I want to concentrate on the oil because there are many of you out there that say, how do your skin keep looking wonderful and youthful? And well, marula oil, one of the major benefits is it's an anti-aging preventative oil, and it has so many nutrients, and it also helps with the color, any discolor color that you might have. It helps to even the skin tone. It's a wonderful, wonderful enhancement. And so tell us why it's important to take care of the inside rather than just the outside.
It's a good question. Obviously, I'm not a physician.
Okay.
I'm my expertise is more from the agriculture side. Well, obviously, I know my trees and my babies very, very well. And as I mentioned before, the fruit itself have a lot of nutrition values. I mean, vitamin C, for instance, is 20 times more than an orange.
Really?
That much.
Wow.
Potassium, calcium, magnesium, they're all present in big numbers in that tree, in that fruit. So what we actually doing, we capsulate those goods into capsula.
Wow.
And now when you are consuming the powder of the fruit, actually is a concentrated fruit, actually what you do, you fighting those bad radicals that we all know.
Yes.
And the best fighter for radicals is always the vitamins.
Yeah.
So when you have vitamin C that goes in and take care from the inside,
Yeah.
and you have the vitamin A on the outside on the oil,
Yeah.
then you have a perfect combination
Yeah.
to actually protect and make sure that the aging is slows down. If somebody tell you that you can stop it,
No, you can't stop it.
but you definitely can stop it. You can take it. Exactly. And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Marula oil is definitely one of those products that you got to have in order to help you to I like to say age gracefully. How about that? Wow. Yes. Wow, this has been wonderful. Now we're getting ready to go to our next place, and I know you guys are enjoying all of the information that we're sharing with you on today. So come on and go with us to where are we going, Oren?
Well, actually, the next thing we're going to see is going to be the research laboratory. It's a big skin institute right under the holy place of Masada.
Wow.
And we're going to be there shortly. And we'll take it.
Well,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.